Hi, it's Bigly96 back here. You guys have probably watched the video I uploaded yesterday of this gun that I weathered. Upon some pictures I seen last night, I kind of looked back at this, and I liked the weathering I did on the sides, but I think I went even way too light on the ends because you got, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but you got big indentations right here and right here. On both ends it's like this except for the brake wheel and this ladder. See this end? There's only a small ladder on the other side. Water is going to pool very badly into these places up here, and that's going to cause horrid rust right here. And plus you've got the wheels down there, they'll be spraying up any mud or water they pick up off the rails. So the ends are going to be really heavily weathered, maybe before the side of the car. Sorry, a piece of metal stuck in my finger, it kind of hurts. Another tip, just in case you're wondering, around the rungs of the ladders here, I took more powder and just kind of went from the bolt down heavier, because you're going to have some streaks from that bolt down, because water will pull above that bolt. But whenever you start weathering the car, start at the top right underneath this edge, go across, and then streak it down wherever you want it streaked down, because your rust is going to start up in here underneath where the water's running down and following that edge underneath and then going down. I use kind of a, well, not real firm, but it's got a little bit of a firmness to it, soft-ish brush. It's quite small. 110-3107 AIM Products Weathering Powder Dark Earth. I just poured a little bit out in the cap. You don't need a lot. A little bit does go an extremely long way. So, like I said, I don't think I did these heavy enough back in here, so I'm gonna just, I'm gonna just take the brush, get up underneath the edge and streak it down. I also noticed there's another place where water could pull up on the end of this gun and fall down. So I'm just gonna, basically I'm just totally redoing the end of these guns. But I am gonna have a spot where you can tell it's way heavier compared to the others, from where the wheels throw water and mud. Now, you cannot handle chalk because it will knock itself off. So when you're done, you're going to hit this with a flat mat or a clear coat like stuff to prevent it from coming off. That'll seal it. But you'll notice when you seal it, it looks like a lot of the chalk disappeared. That's fine, because you'll still have the chalk there. It's still gonna look nice. And really, what chalks are good for is really bringing out detail, because paint just covers a layer, but this chalk has actually got a texture to it if you put enough of it on. But you probably won't put enough of it on. When it really comes to the texture of chalk is when weathering a cement, like a cement hopper. I've seen guys layer the chalk really, really thick to look like caked on cement. And Al Mayo did a good video on weathering wheels. I think it was him anyways, that he used chalk in the wheels and it gave it that texture that the wheel faces have. They looked really good, but I couldn't replicate it because I don't have the right color chalk for it. But weathering with chalk is a little bit easier than paint, because paint, you've got to know how to work the paint to get it to do what you want. Chalk, you don't really have to have a whole lot of skill set. You just put it where it needs to be and then streak it down, and if you get too much, you just keep streaking it and eventually it'll wear down. See, I'm just looking for spots that I want to add on to. Like I said, these ends I wish I had done first round. I wish I had added way more to them. But it's alright. I can, like I said, with chalks you can just go back and do it again. So you got it the way you want it. Now these chocks are really easy to get. Any hobby shop's gonna have these pretty much. I've even seen some people get dry pastels, take a razor blade and chop it up to a powder, and it'll work. That'll work as well. But I didn't buy these. My uncle bought them for me for either my birthday or Christmas. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'd seen the post. I thanked him for them because this is finally the first car I've ever weathered that I've actually really liked, and I thought did look good. I've done ones I thought looked good before, and then got to looking at pictures online and I was like, wow, that sucked. Now, you really do have to be careful with these chocks when you're handling this, because if you leave a fingerprint, I'm not sure if it'll come out or not. But they're really fun to use. I like them a lot. Once again, here there's a ladder right here, and I'm just going to the bolt, just streaking down from that bolt on each side to replicate the water coming down from that bolt. Plus, it seems to me that bolts really seem to cause rust. Which is because the water is laying on top of that bolt and then running down, but for some reason it causes more of a rust than normal. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's something to do with there's a hole there and it's really pulling water hard. But like I said, this is just a video of me showing you guys me weathering something. I had a few spots I wanted to come back and accident, a few mistakes I wanted to fix. It's the nice thing about powders, you can always fix a mistake. I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to go clear coat this and leave it set for an hour. After you clear coat, leave it set for a while. Let's see if there's anything else here. Oh, the stirrups, or where you on the bottom of the car here. I like to weather them really heavy because they're going to be really rusty because they hang really low by the wheels. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You probably won't be able to see this very good, but I'm going to upload it anyways because God knows I haven't been uploading videos for you guys, so having one maybe a week will be nice if I can just do shorts. Let me know if you want to see any more videos down at the club. I know seeing the same stuff, it's the same track, kind of gets boring. But there's some new locomotives down there, maybe we can do some videos of. Oh, we got our DCC running way better. A new member of ours actually had some kind of a thing they put on there, and it could see the amperage and all this stuff, and oscilloscope or something like that. It has to do with electricity and volts and that kind of stuff to read the signal of the DCC output. And then we switched our main power pack to a booster and went to the booster as the power pack, and that seemed to help a lot with getting the trains around the helix, which is where we was having our problems. But I'm going to shut this off before it gets too long and becomes a hassle to upload. And if I have to reshoot it, it's not going to work because I've already weathered. So, alright.